Hello. I'm just doing a test again because I'm trying to figure out some things. So I'm just here um, trying to come to some type of conclusion. All right, I'm up here. Got my I had to change over, put on something more appropriate while I'm trying to communicate. You know, um, I've been looking at some things, um, and like I said, I made my last video, which is what is truth, and that just led me to come up with other ideas. What I really want to do is formulate some other things that I know that people aren't really focusing on right now, but hopefully in the future they will come to term what is important to them, okay, in their life, okay, when no one else seems to understand who you are in the direction you want to go, right, in your life, okay. Um, One thing you have to understand is that people have to be on board. So if people are not on board with what you want and the direction you want to go, then what's going to happen is that you're going to fail. All right. I'm not talking about fail as far as you know, I'm not talking about fail as far as um, not knowing what you want to do. Okay, and come up with some bad ideas. See, there's one thing. There's no such thing as bad ideas. Okay, there's only bad approaches. And you can, if you approach, if let's say you had a so-called bad idea, and the approach that you had um, was changed in such a way whereas that you become an avid person as far as what you're doing, you will be successful. Okay, now generate income is a totally different concept of of that ideal. Um, is a totally different concept of that ideal. But the thing is that the ideal is true. Okay. Um, you have to understand one thing. Okay. Um, Truth is never a mystery. Okay. Truth is never a mystery. All right. Truth is a concept of something that you want to happen, but you just haven't figured out how it's going to happen. All right. So um, once you realize once you realize um, what you want to happen, and then things start changing for you, okay, as entrepreneur. All right. So what do you want to do? Okay. Um, so we're gonna go off into some things, and we're gonna find out exactly the direction you may want to do to be successful. All right. There's a lot of different things that you have to um, come up with in order to be successful. Um, there's no such thing as get rich quick scheme. There's only planning. I've been working with a lot of different things over a period or course of many, many years, and I have not come up with any other ideal as far as becoming becoming wealthy or financially stable without hard work. Um, Another thing is that if you try something over and over again, okay, over a period of time, you will become successful. Because all it takes is this one ideal, right? You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one ideal to become successful. Let me reposition my hat here. Make sure that I maybe put my hat on and talk and make sure, you know. So anyway, all it takes is one good ideal, you know, in order for you to be successful. And the ideal, okay, don't have to be great. It just have to be an ideal that someone else can relate to. All right. Because if someone can relate to your ideal, then people start asking questions. Now, the problem, well, the solution is to that, you have to have an educated, intelligent answer to that question. All right. And the question that is answered by yourself has to be such a way that they want more information. Now, the more information that they request, and then there's a cost, all right, associated with that answer. Okay. So, with myself and the Shepherd Family Enterprise Business Administration Information Systems Consultants, people pay me based on my solutions, all right? And I help them jumpstart their ideals, put it on paper, get it working, make it manageable so that they can work with it and they can operate it themselves. Now, the goal is once they get going, if they need more information, either they come to you or you direct them to resources, all right, that you use to help them move to the next level. Now, the resource that you use, you must understand that once you have established a relationship with them, they will pay you a commission on every person or company that you send to them. All right. It may be 5%, 10%, whatever the situation is. But if you direct traffic to that organization, they will pay you a commission. Sometimes it's not right away, anything like that, but is after the project ends. All right. Well, it may be a one time thing. Okay, once they close the deal. This whole concept will allow you to make a lot of money. All right. But it must be known that you have directed that information to that client, okay, or to that business associate. All right. And you have to document this stuff, right? You know, the person that you contact yourself with and how you went about associating yourself with this person and what it took for you to gain the trust of that company. And you must utilize this concept over and over and over again. And you build more associations with other companies because they start talking about you because people are contacting you for information and some of the things you can help them establish because some companies don't want to deal with um, people or individuals who are just starting. They want them to have some type of business structure. Okay, if they have a business structure, what would happen is that they will tend to and have some type of income coming in. They have some type of platform to work with them. All right, because any business consulting company, their job is to help you improve your company's standing in the market so that you can make more money, so that in return you would pay them for their services. All right. Okay. Just like a bank. All right. If you go to the bank and you say, okay, I want to purchase a car, you'll have no money. They're going to try to do a credit check and see if you qualify. But if you go to a bank and say, listen, I want to purchase a car, but what I want to do is I want to put $10,000 down on this vehicle, utilizing your banking process, right? So what you want to do, you want to get a loan okay, to buy a car, but you want to utilize the $10,000 that you have to put down on that vehicle, utilizing your concept. All right. There is a greater possibility that you will get that loan because you're putting up upfront money for the loan. Okay. And the loan that you're trying to get using your own money to secure it. All right. You understand? That will boost your credit score up in your relationship with that bank. And every time you go to them for money, use your own money as a resource to gain access to more money. All right. So that's a strategy. All right. Um, I've been taught this. I applied these strategies. It worked. Okay. Um, you can always get money. All right. But you got to understand is that if I wanted to borrow money from the bank and I say, okay, I got $3,000, right? I want to borrow $3,000 from you, okay, to build my credit, but I want to use my $3,000 collateral, okay? So what you do is you give them $3,000, right? And you utilize you know, your $3,000 and you utilize and you get $3,000 from them, and so that means you really have $6,000, right? Now, what would happen is that you take that money and you will pay the $3,000 back to them, right? Which will give you an edge because now you have established, and you can use the $3,000, right? You know what I'm saying, that they give you and give it right back to them in like within 30 days. You understand? So once you give them back the $3,000, right, within 30 days that they borrow from you now, you have access to 6,000. Next time you tell them, okay, I would like to have $6,000, right, using my $3,000 as collateral. And so what happens is that you will they will give you the $6,000 loan, right? You would take $3,000 of that, okay, and pay half the loan off. You understand? You got me? So now you have $6,000 in the bank, and you only started out with $3,000. Right? You take the $6,000, right, and then you apply for a $6,000 loan using the $6,000 as your $12,000 loan, right, using the $6,000 money that's in your account as collateral, right? They give you the $12,000, right? You take $6,000 of that and you pay it, of that, and you pay it to them. Okay. So once that happens, now you have access to what? $9,000. You understand? You have access to $9,000. Now you have that, and you pay with 30 days. You pay the other $3,000 off, right? So you see how this works, all right? You continue to do this, all right, and pay them off until you get up to the desired money that you want to do whatever you need to do with it, because their whole process is getting back their money within a certain period of time. If you pay them back within a certain period of time, not only does that boost your credit score up, it gives you an opportunity to do what? Get more money. All right. I want you to try this and tell me what you think. All right. Again, I would like for you to like my channel. I would like for you to share my channel. I want you to click the alarm button so that whenever I make other videos, you will be alerted. All right. Make sure you comment and let me know what you think. Okay? All right. This is Nicholas Shepherd, the Shepherd Enterprise, and State of Awareness. Peace.